Well, hello there, people of the internet. Today we are reviewing a short film submitted by channel member Artificial Stupidity called Idiot Triage. It was made using VO3 and was originally uploaded about a week ago. The main premise of the video is that a local hospital has decided to open up an idiot triage unit, which specializes in treating stupid people for stupid injuries. This as a cost-saving measure, as nurses and doctors who are allowed the privilege of working in the idiot triage unit are less likely to complain about not receiving a raise. Things that I like. The writing is quite clever. These two segments in particular I thought were very good.
At St. Judas Mercy Hospital, we truly value our medical staff.
We just want to keep that value as low as possible.
If you had had a good idea, this is where we would have found the light bulb.
Where did we find it instead, though?
My butt.
The overall concept is very strong. Lots of potential here for comedic writing. It kind of reminds me of the show House and his shenanigans with insulting stupid people, which was the highlight of the whole show, as far as I'm concerned. I think you could draw some inspiration from that if you haven't already. Things that could use some work. The clip coherence is pretty rough, especially these multiple back-to-back clips with this one administrative character. There is a notable decrease in visual quality leading from one clip into the next, and also his voice shifts significantly. So unfortunately, you're just coming up against the limitations of using raw VO3 outputs here without doing any massaging or editing to buff out the rough edges. For the video transitions, I think you could try upscaling the final frame of clip 1 before importing it as the first frame for clip 2, as this would help to mitigate some of the quality loss that we're seeing here. Now, as far as the audio quality with his voice shifting, there's an even easier solution here. Just use an 11 Labs voice filter to smooth out the rough edges and make it sound the same. I'll show you what I mean right here.
We just want to keep that value as low as possible.
Treating dumb people coming in for dumb injuries.
Even the doctors were jumping at the opportunity.
We just want to keep that value as low as possible, treating dumb people coming in for dumb injuries. Even the doctors were jumping at the opportunity.
Now let's talk about comedic timing. VO and AI in general is not great at comedic timing. You're leaving in these long, dead silences at the beginning and end of clips that make some of the jokes land a little flat. I'll show you a few examples here.
So is there a reason you super glued your eyes shut?
Hey, Steve?
This might just be personal preference on my part, but I think if you tighten up some of these segments, it'll help the jokes land a lot better. So my overall suggestions would be to avoid just using the raw output for VO, or basically any other AI video engine. You're going to need to bring these into Premiere or DaVinci and do a little bit of massaging to buff out some of the rough edges. Just so you know, I have to give this a slop, just because the issues that are here are not so much technical limitations with the AI, but rather things that could have been corrected on the back end through a little bit of editing. I want you to see this as an opportunity. There's real potential here. You have talent in writing, clearly, but I want you to put a little more effort in polishing out some of the rough edges, either with this video or with your next video, and bring it back to me, and we'll see if we can't change that rating to a not slop. Yeah? Appreciate you submitting it, my friend. Thank you.
Sloppy.
Anyway, folks, that's all I've got for today. Thanks again for sticking around to the end. Again, I am prioritizing members' submissions for the time being until I get caught up on those. But after that, I will start reviewing non-member videos again. So if you'd like for me to review your original AI creation in this way, please be sure to check out the link in the comments and submit it through that Google form. I appreciate you very much, and I'll see y'all next time.